Thank you, Monali, for that kind introduction. And good morning, Secretary Kumar, Mr. Srikanth, all the distinguished panel members, participants, and guests. On behalf of the United States Agency for International Development, better known as USAID or USAID, it is my privilege to welcome you today to the inaugural session of the National Conference on Large-Scale Integration of Renewable Energy in India, with its focus as transforming India's power landscape. Let me start by saying how pleased I am to take part today. It is a great honor to serve as USAID's new mission director to India, and I look forward to working with you all in further strengthening the US-India energy relationship, which is one of our most vibrant and successful partnerships. So USAID has partnered for more than 70 years in India, with India, and that relationship has evolved in parallel to India's growth and leadership. And so today we're proud to collaborate to spur clean energy and environmental reform, to tackle climate crisis, improve health outcomes, encourage inclusive economic growth, and bolster the COVID-19 response in India and across the world. USAID supports India's inclusive development while also enhancing India's leadership in South Asia region and globally. And as many of you likely know, the United States government is placing climate change at the center of US foreign policy and development. And as one of the world's largest economies and a global leader in science and innovation, India is a critical part of the solution to climate crisis. At the Leaders Climate Summit in April, President Biden and Prime Minister Modi launched the the India-US Climate and Clean Energy Agenda 2020 Partnership, also known as the Agenda 2020 Partnership, to strengthen cooperation to meet the goals of the Paris Agreement and to help each country achieve its respective climate and clean energy goals. The United States and India have set ambitious 2030 targets for climate action and clean technology and clean energy. While in the US, we plan to reduce our net greenhouse gas emissions by 50% below 2005 levels by 2030. India has shown great leadership in aiming to install 450 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2030, with a milestone of 100 gigawatt capacity reached this month. That is really amazing. So congratulations to the government of India and all of its partners in this endeavor for this incredible achievement. USAID is proud to support India's climate commitments and renewable energy targets. However, our work does not stop at supporting international carbon reduction goals. It also promotes environmentally sustainable jobs and investments into a diverse economy. It tackles historical global inequality and justice, and it also builds stronger, healthier, more resilient communities. As we tackle the climate crisis, we must ensure that the voices of the most vulnerable people, the ones who disproportionately experience the effects of climate change, are front and center. It is their lived experience that should guide us in formulating the most effective and most equitable climate response. As we all know, no government can address all development challenges alone. And so USAID recognizes the importance of the private sector as a key driving force for India's inclusive development. And we are continually looking for ways to enhance our partnerships with both the private sector and the government of India. And we have been fortunate to work with the Ministry of Power on several collaborative efforts. We've gathered here today to celebrate one such successful partnership, the Greening the Grid program. Over the past 5 years, the program has successfully engaged with key stakeholders to support large-scale renewable energy integration through innovative pilots, regulatory support, peer-to-peer partnerships, and rigorous modeling exercises. USAID applauds the government of India for taking the best practices and lessons learned from the Greening the Grid pilots to scale. I'll highlight just a few of our many shared accomplishments. Through the Greening the Grid program, for example, USAID supported the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission in launching a groundbreaking real-time electricity market, bringing the Indian power market on par with the world's most sophisticated systems, while building in more transparency and more efficiency. Importantly, the step forward for the Indian power market will ultimately enhance regional power integration as well. This program has also supported the government of India's first national roadmap on automatic generation control, a tool for maintaining grid stability through pilots on hydro and renewable generators. We look forward to seeing the pilot scaled and deployed at a national level for generators of all types. And importantly, USAID is focused on advocating for women's participation in the clean energy sector, a traditionally male-dominated field, by establishing South Asia Women in Energy, or SAWI, platform that creates awareness on the importance of mainstreaming women in the energy sector and provides networking and mentoring opportunities for them to succeed as women leaders. The US-India Strategic Clean Energy Partnership is thriving, and our work is far from over. At USAID, we look forward to our continued teamwork with the Ministry of Power, with our new regional energy program, the South Asia Regional Energy Partnership, which focuses on expanding renewable energy generation and integrating renewable energy sources into a reliable and efficient power grid for India and the South Asia region. So in closing, I would like to say that USAID values our strong collaboration and partnership with India, in particular with the Ministry of Power, in making the Green Grid a success. And I would like to also thank Secretary Kumar and Joint Secretary Narayan for your dedication and active support. And I look forward to our continued partnership. And I look forward to the distinguished panelists and other speakers today. And once again, I welcome all of you to this important conference, and I encourage everyone to share their wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much.